off my pet villager.
Put that junk there. Haha, villagers are weak. Go there, zombie, attack him.
And leave my villager alone, because I will train it by completing missions until it becomes much better than your silly zombie. But for that first, I need to give him an emerald. I just need to take an emerald that I have in my inventory and drop it for him. And he has already evolved into a teenage villager. And he even got the power of where he walks. Look at that. A seed of emerald appears. And when it grows, it drops emeralds and looks really cute. This way I can farm a bunch of emeralds.
But my zombie can still eat that little villager of yours.
It's true, he's still much bigger. That's why I'm moving on to the next way to level up my villager.
What is giving a feather of emerald chicken?
There's only one place in Minecraft where these emerald chickens spawn, and it's at the foot of this giant tree. And look, I can already see a chicken right here. I'm gonna be getting her to get the feather. No way, she's flying and she went up the tree. And the biggest problem is that, look, there are no other emerald chickens down here. They are all up there, look. One is even jumping. I need to be climbing this tree. Villager, you stay down here because it's dangerous. Let me climb up. Look, there are some blocks here that I can jump on. If I make all the jumps, I'll get there easily. The problem is I can't fall from here. It's very high. But let me keep going up, and this jump here is gonna be a little difficult. I did it, yay. Just a few more jumps and I'm already there. Look at all the emerald chickens here. Is it crowded? I'm gonna beat this one here, which was down there. Take that. She even dropped the emerald feather, which is a green feather. Now I have to be careful not to take damage while going down. Let me go down slowly, and damn, I've already taken quite a bit of damage, but I managed to get down without losing much health. Now I just need to deliver to my villager, and when he takes it, he's going to evolve into an adult villager. And the coolest part is that now he's making some really cool trades. Check it out. He's trading emeralds for iron tools. And there's even this orb that I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna test what his power is. If I press here, he's making emeralds rain from the sky. Wow, it's raining everywhere. And the best part is that I can come here and collect the emeralds that are falling. The amount of packages I have already got.
Is this village of yours just going to rain emeralds? My zombie can literally eat him.
I've already told you to move away. My villager with that giant zombie. We'll still improve it more. It will be amazing. And it will be better than this junk of yours. But to keep moving forward, I'm going to the next thing I have to give him. And it is a giant emerald block. To make the giant emerald block, I need to do it this way. The problem is that it takes many blocks. With the emeralds I have, I can only make a few blocks. I couldn't even make a pack. That's why I came here to this mountain with these gravel paths. It's the best place to mine emeralds. I just walked a little and I can already see emeralds up here. Let me make a pickaxe to get them. This way I can get a lot of emeralds to make a lot of blocks. And in this mining session, I've already got 9. We can do one more block. But that way it will take a long time. There must be an easier way to get emeralds. Let me activate the villager power again. Look, it's starting to rain the emeralds. And the problem is that, look, only a few emeralds are dropping. There aren't any emeralds anywhere anymore. That's because if I open the trade with the villager here, take a look. There are some things to exchange, but there's also a way to improve the power of the emerald rain, and it costs a villager's ear. Maybe if we improve this, more emeralds will fall from the sky, and I can make the giant block. So let's head to that village to get this ear. I don't know how to get villager's ear, but I'm almost sure that it's by defeating one of them. So let me find a villager. And look, there are already 2 up there. Let me make a sword to finish them off faster. Come here, villager. There's no use running away. Stand still and lend me your ear. Didn't drop anything. Maybe one of these other ones will drop an ear, and it didn't drop either. And what about this one? And this one here that is running also didn't drop, but what an annoying thing. How do I get a villager's ear?
Hey, you dummy! Do you realize that none of us have ears?
It's true, I hadn't noticed. How do you guys listen?
That doesn't matter. And the only person with ears is the boss. He keeps his ear inside his house in the village.
Thanks, villager! I'll go try to find that boss. Since it's the boss's house, it's probably gonna be the biggest on the map. So we have to go into the houses that are big. This one is short, and this one is short too. I don't see any house in this world big enough to be the boss's house. Where could that house be? I can't believe it. I think I found it. The boss's house is that one over there. Look, it's the biggest of all. It's huge and even has a golem protecting it. Let me jump into the water here to get there. Iron golem, everything okay? Let me just come in here real quick to grab something. What's that? Hey, watch out, villager. He is very angry. What a pesky creature. But let me take advantage of the fact that it's following me. I'm going in here. And now you just have to climb to get the ear. Wait, what is that? How come there's an iron golem right here? This guy is really protecting his house. Let me break this block here so the iron golem can fall. He has already fallen down here and now he can't climb back up, but he can still hit me. At least he can't climb up to get me. So I can use the blocks to climb up. That was easy. I hope the ear is up here. Let me see. And look, there's a chest and there's gold. There are some books and there's the ear. Is there really an ear? That's gross. But at least now I can leave this tower. And now I can come to my villager and use the ear to enhance the power of the emerald shower. And look, now his rain has become stronger. A bunch of emeralds are dropping again. And I can come here and get it. Wow, it's raining a lot. Look at how much I've already caught. This is amazing. But while it's raining, I've already collected plenty of emeralds. Today I came here to turn them into blocks to see how many I can make. Just these ones and I'm good. I've already got more than 9 packs and that's enough to make the giant block. Now just come to this special crafting table and spread these blocks just like this. And look, it worked. The giant emerald block is right there. Look at how big this block is in my hand. It's gigantic. But now just drop it to the villager. He's gonna be evolving into Mutant Villager 1. And he gained 2 heads and 4 arms. That looks like an alien. But go on, villager. I want to see what your power is, so activate it. What's that? He made an emerald worm appear here. What does that do? She started digging. So did the phone dig any tunnels? Let me go down to see what she is going to do. She dug down here and found a structure with various rare items. Look, this worm even has an emerald. This worm is amazing. Hello, the worm is still mining.
Oh no, I can't believe it. The villager's power is to summon a worm. Zombies are way better than your weak villager.
Stop being annoying, Kai, because now I'm going to upgrade my villager even more. That's why the next thing I have to do to develop it is to gather all the villagers from a village. I arrived here in a village and it's showing up there that I have to suck 10. The problem is that I have no idea how to do this. Let me come here to the villager and try to bite him. But nothing is happening. He was even defeated and look, he hasn't told any yet. Still 0 out of 10. But I think I have an idea that might work. I came here to my house because I have this chest here where I keep things to clean my house. Look, there's even a little broom for me to sweep with. But that doesn't matter because what really matters is this vacuum cleaner that I can use to suck things up. With him, I'll be able to extract from the villagers. So I'm back here in the village. And let me suck one of the villagers. Nothing is happening. It's not sucking. It's not possible. This doesn't work.
To be able to drain a village, you also need to be a villager.
But how do I do that? I don't know. It's obvious. Just click on him and he has it. Oh, it's true. He is the only one with an orb here that turns me into a villager. But it costs the core of the earth and I don't know how to get that.
I don't know either. Figure it out.
But I have an idea to get that core. Villager, use the power of the worm. Look at that. Look, the worm is going to be digging downwards and you just have to wait for it to dig until it reaches the earth's core. Look, there's lava over there. I think it's right there. Look at that. I can already see down there a block that I think is the earth's core. Look at him. Let me just grab it. I'm going to trade with a villager and I just need to be careful with this lava. But now come here, villager. Let me open the trade and put the core of the earth and take the orb. And he's right here. Just by clicking on him, I become a villager. Oh, that is really amazing. But I still don't know if I can exploit the villagers because of this. I will already be using my power here. So let me come to this villager and use the sucking power on it. I press the button and look, I'm already starting to suck. Look, it's working. Getting sugar and look, already counted with 10 fingers. This lightning is doing this until it sucks everyone from this village. Come here, villager. Look, it's absorbing. It's already been 3 out of 4. 9 just this village. And it's already the 10th. And with that, my villager is about to evolve for Mutant Villager level 2. He got more arms and more heads. What a strange thing.
Now that your villager has reached this level, my zombie is much better.
Yeah, but look at that. My villager is already becoming quite brave. He's even fighting. But I have to get him out of here. Why is this zombie still so strong? But I will level up my villager even more. That's why I'm already moving on to the next mission to evolve it, which is to turn a mountain into emerald. The mountain that I will be turning into an emerald is this one. It's just that I haven't tested my villager's new power yet. That's why go ahead, villager. Test your new power. Look, he made a graveyard with emerald animals appear. That's amazing. But the bad part is that you see it only turned a little bit of the mountain blocks into emerald. Turning this whole mountain is gonna take too long. I need a way to make this mountain faster. That's why I'm gonna come here to my villager and just look. He's making a deal with a magic trident that turns things into emeralds. It costs a phantom emerald block, and I can only make that block by defeating these creatures here. So let me beat them. Look, he dropped a ghost emerald right here. And it's with this emerald that I make the ghost block. But I'll have to beat several to manage to do it. Look, I got another one. Luckily, his power placed a bunch at once. This way I can get these emeralds very easily. Quickly, I already got 4 and defeated a few more. I will get 10. Now for this craft to work, I just need to place 9 like this and 1 right in the middle. Now I just come here to the villager and trade with him for the magic trident. Now if I throw the trident at the mountain, and look where the trident is starting to turn into emerald. Just grab the trident again and it's transforming another place. Look at that. Transform everything. This trident is amazing. Transforming this mountain will be easy.
Hey, Cadres. What are you doing with my mountain?
Your mountain? What do you mean?
My house is up there.
And I hadn't realized it really stays. I'm just making her prettier. This emerald block is amazing. Now give me a break and let me continue. Let me throw the trident there. He is about to transform. Oh, what's that? Why are you hitting me?
I hate the color green. Stop turning into a mountain.
No, leave me alone. Huguinho is hitting me and won't let me complete the mission. I need to, or my villager won't evolve. You know what? I have an idea. Use your cemetery power on Lava Boy. Look, the villager is going to use the power.
Oh, do you think I'm afraid of those little emerald zombies?
No way. Lava Boy is very strong with this sword. He's finishing off the zombies. But you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of him being distracted with those animals and keep transforming the mountain. Let me get my trident that I threw up there. If you keep transforming this mountain, I will transform up there.
Do you think I just defeated the last zombie? Now I'm going to finish you!
No, it's not possible. This guy won't leave me alone. But I had an idea. What would happen if I tested the trident on him? The uncle is watching, and take that. Look, the floor turned into emerald, and hold on. Lava Boy also transformed into emerald.
Wow, you made me green! Oh, I'm ugly! Hey, now I'm from emerald! I'm rich!
Lava Boy left me alone, so it's all right. Does that mean I can keep transforming the mountain? Just these blocks here and it's done. The entire mountain is turned into emerald. And with that, my villager can now become a mega villager. Now his skin is made of avarisha. This is so amazing. Did he lose all 4 heads? But let me already test what his power is. What's that? What's that? This thing is following me. His power is to throw an emerald tornado.
Is your villager's power to attack the little wind? What a bad power!
Dude, you're really annoying. Leave me alone. Why am I still gonna upgrade my villager until he becomes more powerful than this zombie?
That's impossible! Zombies are way better than villagers!
You'll see what I'm gonna do next to upgrade my village. Give him a wither made of emerald. When I threw the magic trident at the little fire, it turned into emerald. That means if I come here and create a wither, and he is using the trident on him, he will turn into emerald. Actually, I think because nothing has happened so far, I think turning him into a trident doesn't work. So I had another idea. Instead of making it with the soul sand for it to be born normal, I'll be using emerald blocks like this. I think it will already be made of emerald. Let me try. And nothing happened. It didn't even work.
Guys, I know how to make an emerald winter, but I'll only tell you on one condition.
Seriously, under any conditions, take a shower because you smell.
Oh, it's because I was just taking a codfish bath. But the condition is that you turn me into an emerald because I saw that Lava Boy got rich.
All right, this is easy. I will be using the trident on you just like this. All right, now you are made of emerald.
Wow, I got rich too. The secret of Cadres is that there is only one emerald item in the world, and it is located in a ravine in that direction.
Really? I didn't know that. Thanks, Nameless. Let's go, villager. Let's get that wither. And I have already arrived here at the ravine that Nameless mentioned, and it is huge. She goes about 1,000 blocks away. How am I going to cross here? Look over there, the wither boss. I have an idea that might work. I came here to an ice biome because here I can get some snowballs. With the snowball, I can attack the mobs and they get desperate. In the case of the wither boss, it will come to me and I just have to keep hitting it. Let me see if it will hit and didn't reach him. But let me throw it higher to see if it hits and I missed again. That ravine is too far away. I don't even know if I can hit him from this distance. Look, the snowball doesn't reach him. Even the villager is already trying with Emerald Blocks, poor thing, he won't succeed. But since I won't be able to attract him using this here, I'll be grabbing some blocks to see if I can get to the other side. And now he is using them to cross. Just look at these blocks here, and that's it. Let me see where I am, and I've only reached halfway through the ravine. I used up all these blocks and only got halfway across the ravine. At this rate, I'll never be able to catch that wither. Hold on, guys. I think I have an idea. Come with me, villagers. I will be making my villager. He is already using his power, and he uses the power of the tornado, and look, the tornado is right here. But in this tornado, I can ride it. Look, I can even control the direction the tornado goes. And with this tornado, I can fly over the ravine. Look at this. I can fly and I don't even fall. This way I can come here and get this wither. And now I'm gonna get the wither. Here you go, villager. You can do whatever you want. Wait, is he eating the wither, boss? This will turn him into an ultra villager. Check this out. It turned out amazing. He now has multiple arms and he's floating. That's amazing.
Yeah, but that villager is still worse than my zombie. And I'm not scared.
Are you scared? Then why are you running? But I still need to level up my villager more. But I'm already moving on to the next thing, to evolve my villager here. Give a Cadres to the villager. What do you mean by giving a Cadres to the villager? Actually, if I open the chat with him here, he is only there because I need to give him the Cadres to evolve. I can't do this or I will be defeated. I have a much better idea. I came back here to my house and I'm gonna pick up my clothes. Cadres clothes. Because my plan is to disguise someone as Cadres and it's allowing the villager to evolve. And I already know who I am gonna do this with.
I'm rich! I'm rich! I'm rich!
The person will be the lava boy, and he is very annoying now because he has money.
A poor guy came to ask me for money.
Ask for money? What? Was I gonna do that?
Why did you put your clothes on me?
And you are going to help me with something.
Let me go!
Here is a Cadres just for you. Only he will eat the lava boy Cadres.
No, 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 ouch!
Will evolve into a villager god. Wow, where did I end up? Hold on. I can't believe it. I'm inside the villager's head because he became gigantic.
My goodness, how did I end up in your villager's head? Okay, I admit it. Villagers are better.
Of course villagers are better. Zombies are trash. With that, I was able to level up my villager. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to buy a Cadres doll for your son, just click on the first link in the description. I'm out.